Its disaster recovery agency is at least $160 million short of what it needs for relief from Hurricanes Matthew and Florence. WRAL's Capitol Bureau Chief Laura Leslie joins us now live. Lawmakers had a lot of questions for the woman responsible running this agency, didn't they, Laura?
They did, Deb. You know, they had some very sharp criticism also for Rebuild NC Director Laura Hogshead. Some even called for her resignation at that meeting. A lot of them are asking why it is they should give more money to an organization that's already shown it can't manage its finances. Director Laura Hogshead told lawmakers Rebuild NC has 30 people on its accounting staff. Still, the program spent $37.5 million it didn't have on hand.
Was anybody watching?
Yes, sir. We were watching the various lines of the budget, but we were not watching carefully enough.
Overall, Hogshead says the program will need at least another $160 million and probably more to finally finish the job of getting storm victims from Matthew and Florence back into their homes.
And you're asking us to trust you with more money, and I mean, you guys are like a teenager with mama's credit card.
Brendan Jones represents constituents who are still waiting for help years after the storms hit.
As this committee, having met with you several times, and I am frustrated, you can tell, will you turn in your resignation today if you're admitting your fault?
Sir, I believe that we have done what we can to come to solve the problem.
Yes or no, please?
No, sir, I will not resign.
Okay, then committee, I think we've got a lot of work to do, but
if she was in the private sector, she'd have been fired a long time ago.
Senator Brent Jackson stopped short of calling for Hogshead's resignation, but he's skeptical about Rebuild NC's ability to help Western North Carolina, where damage from Helene is far worse than Matthew or Florence was.
It's been a large bureaucratic operation set up that should have never been, and we need to streamline it down if we're going to keep moving forward with this group. Now, state lawmakers are due back in town tomorrow for a veto override session. We learned today that they are also planning to take up a Helene additional relief package. There could be some extra money for Rebuild NC tucked into that package. How much remains to be seen. Laura Leslie, WRAL News, live in Raleigh.